Welcome to Tell All Tuesday. Today's topic, through my daughter's eyes. Have you ever looked so deep into the eyes of your children and wondered what they were thinking of you in particular moments? Ever stop to think how your reactions, level of engagement, or lack thereof is affecting them and their behaviours? Well, I think about this all the time, and mum guilt well and truly exists on a daily basis in my world. My level of awareness in this area has heightened over the last 3 years as a result of a number of things. Personally, I think it's because I now know how past conditioning has played a part in my life today that I'm so attuned to how I handle certain scenarios and my behaviour with our girls today. When I look at my mum, I see the most incredible woman. I see strength, I see resilience, I see a woman that never gave up even though she had many chances to. I see a woman who showed me to stand independently. Here is what I believe and know my girls see in me. When I look at my mum, I smile because she smiles. I feel her warmth and love, which makes me feel safe. When I look at my mum, I can't help but sometimes cry because she can get so angry and be so insensitive at times. That makes me feel sad. When I look at my mum, I can see how far Lindsay and I push her at times, and when I know this, I always ask, Mama, do you still love me? When I look at my mum, I see an independent woman who knows what she wants. When I look at my mum, I see the tears she tries to hold back when she doesn't want us to see her crying. When I look at my mum, I know she is juggling a million things at once to give us an amazing life. When I look at my mum, I see a busy lady whom I wish would spend more one-on-one time with me. I can never get enough. When I look at my mum, I see a pillar of strength that I aspire to be like. When I look at my mum, I love seeing her take pride in her appearances, just like me. When I look at my mum, I just love watching her sing and dance, as that brings out so much happiness in her. We often do this together. When I look at my mum, I see someone with so much faith and hope which pours into me and helps me, as this is a part of me too now. When I look at my mum, I feel the love she has for helping others. When I look at my mum, I see a woman on a mission, a woman living a purpose-filled life and a meaningful one. When I look at my mum, I know she loves me with all her heart to the moon and back. When I look at my mum, I see the woman I want to be. This was not easy to write. I am definitely not perfect. I have flaws as a woman, as a wife, as a friend, as a sister, as a daughter, and most certainly as a mum. I will go above and beyond to better myself every day so as the way my babies look at me is forever in amazement. It may seem as though I stretch myself thin sometimes, but don't we all? I was not born to live a mediocre life. I may sometimes have washing overflowing awaiting to be done. I most definitely always have dishes that need washing, and I will always have floors that need to be vacuumed and mopped at the end of the day. These things will not move me forward. Our girls do not care about the mess or the piles of laundry. They care about time, precious time, and how we spend it. I am not perfect, no one is. I know that our children see the best and worst of me. As challenging as some moments are from a motherhood perspective, there are benefits to the storms and the rainbows that simultaneously show up in our lives on a daily basis. When I look into my daughter's eyes, I see a sparkle that I'll never dull. I see brilliance in all that she is. I see nothing but love. I see a girl ready to spread her wings and fly.